Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We are going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Chalk Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Chalk Couture? We are a fun, high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Chalk Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Chalk Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Chalk Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk. Hello, everybody. Hi, Anne. Hey, Patty. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a great Thursday. Hello. Hey, Julie. So, I have been doing the same transfer in this chic and trendy vendor group, and I want to show different ways to use the same transfer. So the transfer that I have been using is this super cute. I'm working on Halloween too. Actually, right before I press play on this video, and I'm making haunted houses. So, but just because I want people to start planning gifts and things like that, I was showing this super cute Christmas transfer just for planning ahead. But I know I'm wearing pumpkins. I'm all about fall right now, but I know for some that's way too soon. Way too soon. But I don't mind wearing my, hey Judy, I don't mind wearing my flip-flops with my pumpkins. This is something that is from one of the vendors from these online events. Is this, aren't they cute, Patty? It's actually, one of my fellow vendors. And look, she even made a little matching, necklace. So this is one of the transfers. I know Christmas is far-fetched, but not really. So we did this as our first project. This is just one of our board and bases. It is our chalk paste, and look, you cannot smudge or smear this. So I wanted to show this transfer on another surface today, okay? Let me share my workspace with you guys here. What I have is just this simple, hey Doreen, this is a simple teapot. Actually, it looks so simple, I don't even know how to use it. I'm guessing you just put your loose tea in here. I got this from that store that you get things and they don't give you the best instructions, if you know what I'm talking about. So look, you take the lid off, you put your loose tea in here, and then you stick it in to let it steep so you can make a whole pot of tea. And I thought, how fun would it be to have some friends over, make a little bit of tea, maybe even maybe even some spiced anything. I don't know. This is such a cute little teapot. I actually tried to etch this, but it is not etchable. So I thought, well, shucks, if I can't etch on this, I'm going to make a super cute inked teapot. So the first project used our Couture, our Chalk Couture chalk. That is semi-permanent. You can wash it off, especially if it's on a chalkboard or a piece of glass or a mirror. You could even put it on this teapot if you wanted to wash it off. But I want this to be permanent because I want to be able to wash this coffee pot and it not wash off. I want it to be permanent. This would also make a great gift because you can fill it with a little bit of unsteeped tea and give it, tie a little bow around the handle. How stinking cute would that be? But we're going to go ahead and design this. And what we're using is this teapot. And then we're going to use some ink. So this is different than our paste that we use. See how this says Chalkology paste? This says Couture ink. So ink is permanent. So I always make sure I have a wipe for my fingertips so that I don't get it anywhere. You could use the ink on tote bags, t-shirts, towels, towels, fabric, any type of fabric like napkins, whatever you want to decorate. A table runner, it is great for that. But today I'm going to use it on glass. And you can use this on glass and then you can make it permanent. And I'm going to show you how. We are going to be using our Candy Apple Red. If I can open it. Candy Apple Red. I'm really bad at getting the ink on the sides, and when it does actually dry, it turns into a little glue. I'm going to use the same colors that we used. Got a little piece of teal in there. That we used in our chalk. So this would be cute. Then we're going to have a little matching decor and some meadow. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Andrea. So last time we made this, I made this during my intro. And yes, totes, yes. But we're going to make this super cute teapot and then I'm going to bake it. Oh gosh, I might need my little handy dandy opener. No, there you go. Oh, I've been lifting weights. Really, I have. I really have. That's why I cannot move very well today. Look at this gorgeous meadow. So this is our ink. Remember, this is the permanent stuff, okay? I'm going to make sure I have a wipe ready to go out of my container, just in case I get all over my hands. And then I'm just going to use, something on this side. I'm going to use one of my paste jars just to keep my dish up. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Yep. Let me move stuff out of the way. Now, when we ink on fabric, I don't want you to fuzz it. Fuzzing means that we're going to press it down on a clean towel. We have our own fuzzing cloth. You can use this or you can use just a clean towel. But because it's going on glass, you don't want it to be super sticky or else you're going to stretch your transfer, okay? So I'm just going to put it down. And you can see that because I've used this transfer 3 times already. Yes, they are reusable. I've used it 3 times already that it is a little stained, which is okay. As long as you wash it out of that silk screen, you can use it again and again. Because remember, this is not a stencil. Though that's a silk screen there. And then we're going to take this. Dun, dun, dun. I'm trying to figure out where. I kind of want it to go this way. Oh, look, I got some ink on it already. The good thing about inking on glass is that if you make a boo-boo, just wipe it away before you make it permanent. So if you mess up, it's no harm, no foul. Actually, I was looking and I could almost see a little bit of etching outline on there from what I wanted to etch before. I wonder if I just didn't leave it on long enough. I can see like a shadow on it. So, but we're going to go ahead and turn this. And then we're just going to place this on here. Where are my tea drinkers at? Do I have any tea drinkers on here? And then I'm a coffee drinker, honestly, but I do like my tea. And then I'm just going to smooth my transfer out. And make sure I don't have any air bubbles in that silk screen. Remember, bubble is trouble. All right. And I'm just gonna, when you're putting this on anything that is rounded, one good tip is start in the center. Put the center down and then go down this way. Sometimes if it's really rounded, you may have to put little cuts in so that it doesn't fold on itself or anything like that. But this is nice and big and round, so I think we're gonna be okay. I have a little piece of fuzz under there. There we go. And the one thing that you don't have to worry about with the Couture ink is that if you... It's not going to dry like the paste. You drink tea all day long, Patty? Patty doesn't do coffee. I am ready for my 4 o'clock latte. I always, at work, when I work in the hospital, I have a morning cup of coffee, sometimes 2, and then I always have a 3 or 4 o'clock because I need to make it until at least 7 o'clock. I need my brain to work. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm mentally drained. So I need that midday pick-me-up. And you can tell if I get too busy and I don't have a chance to go down and make a cup. But at home, it's more of just a love thing. I just love making lattes. I love, you guys are going to kill me, but I even ordered my Nespresso pumpkin. They came out the pumpkin flavor. So I am ready for all of that. All right, so now we have our transfer on here. I'm just going to go top down, top to bottom, doing the same colors. I'm going to take my candy apple red, all right, and I'm going to put it on my little handy dandy squeegee. You use the same tools as you do with the paste, and I'm just going to go and put it on that transfer and let it go through that silk screen onto my glass. I don't know. This might have to be a gift. This is going to be so cute. I don't know. All you have to do is put your little tea in there. Give this away. I mean, I'm sure they can find their own water, right? I think so. So we have that. Oh, this is going to be so cute. And then I'm just scraping off. I've been drinking only tea since I had COVID. Oh, she's not. I'm sorry to hear that she's not with you anymore, but isn't it great to have these memories? I might have to. So I'm going to bake this. I'm going to tell you guys once I'm done with this how to heat set this so that it's completely permanent. And then you guys know I like to take my squeegees. They come in different shapes, but look, this one I've cut. I've cut this into 3 pieces, so you can always cut. And then I'm just going to take some of my black velvet. And I'll tell you what, I've had these same inks for probably almost 4 years, which I didn't even think about it, but this is my anniversary month. So make sure that you guys go into my VIP group because I may do something special. This is going to be 4 years that I've been a chocoholic. You know, it's so crazy because I joined to have a little hobby because working in the hospital and everything is so stressful. I think everybody needs a creative outlet, right? So I joined so that I didn't have to pay full price. And here I am 4 years later. I have an amazing team and I have now gone part-time in the hospital. Kind of crazy, right? But, you know, I really feel like we need to do more of what makes us happy. All right, so then I'm going to come down to the mistletoe. And you can see I don't have to rush. I don't have to rush because it's ink. It's not going to dry like the paste. This is actually not going to fully dry until I heat set it. And I'm going to take our meadow. And if you put this down and you peel your transfer up and you're like, oh man, I should have done mistletoe in candy apple red. It is completely wipe offable. You can wipe it off, okay? Oh, thank you. Yes, happy anniversary. Thank you. You can wipe it off and then redo because this is not going to be permanent until we heat set it. All right. Now, if you wanted just a fun little teapot, but you want to change it out for any reason or any season, and you're not going to be upset if it washes off, then you can also chalk on glass. You can. It's just, you know, if you end up pouring water and it spills out of it, you may be missing some letters, but you can always just change your design. this at the store where things are hard to put together. These are so inexpensive. You could probably just get one to make for whatever, you know, whatever occasion there is. And then I'm going to do the word kisses because that's what the mistletoe is about, right? So I just got ink all over my fingers. You see that? So this is why I'm glad I have that wipe ready to go. Our ink is a little bit thinner than our paste. All right. Just gonna wipe my fingers off so I don't get it on anything. I forgot how much. I have so much tea in my pantry. So my question is, how long this is for my tea drinkers. How long is tea good for before you should throw it out? Is it as long as it is aromatic? Is that how long it's good for? Now I'm going to turn it to the side here, and I'm going to do those berries in my candy apple with another one of my little squeegees. I should be puppy proofing my house. Breaking him. Oh, what kind of... Oh my gosh, I used to have 2 boxers. They both have passed. Now we have an old English bulldog, but there is a solid place in my heart for boxers because I had 2, and they are the best. They are the best dogs. They're so loyal. They're so loving. They have a lot of energy. But yeah, we rescued one when she was 3. She passed away when she was 11, which is long for a boxer. And then our other one we had as a puppy, and he passed away when he was 10, going on 11. Yeah, best dogs ever. Dun, dun, dun. So I'm just trying to concentrate because it's a little tiny. Yes, you can ink on glass. You can ink on glass, and I love to make wine glasses with our small transfers. You can make coffee mugs. It's perfect for teacher gifts. It is good for so much. It does get stale, Patty says. I think they're, I mean, I bought them from a tea company, and they are in bags that are sealed. It's loose tea, so I guess I'll just see if they still smell. Because I know I got them last Christmas or maybe even before, because I love chai tea. That's one tea that I do love. And then when all the craze came out with the turmeric tea and all of that, I got some there too. But got them but never made them really. But now with such a cute way to make it, you know, this would be super cute. And I'm just going to do the greenery part in our meadow, and I'm just going to go right over that silk screen. You see how easy this is? You do want to make sure... Oh, that's... Sorry to hear about that, Anne. I do believe that our little puppies are up in that doggy heaven. I just wish they had visiting hours. You know? My mom is very Chinese. I didn't mean to say very Chinese. My mom is Chinese, but she's very superstitious. She has a lot of beliefs. She does believe that the ghost of one of our dogs is still at our house, and she keeps asking my husband to go outside and yell that she can go to heaven because she feels her presence in our house still. And it's crazy because then sometimes our now dog goes out and then just barks. And my mom's like, see, I told you she's out there. But I don't know. It would be just like her to be protecting our house. There we go. I'm almost done here. This ink is just so pretty. You only want a thin layer, so that's why I'm just kind of getting all that extra and putting it back in the jar. This is how my jars are over 3 years old. It's because you use so little. There we go. All right. So I'll let that sit. Yes, the rainbow bridge. Yes. I'm going to close up my jar so I don't get any mess anywhere. I'm actually going to wipe off the outer rim so I don't have to be Hercules to open it again. You could even use a stir stick to move that ink into the middle. I'm so impressed at how long this ink has lasted. So I'm just going to close it up. So that was candy apple. This is candy apple. That was meadow. Candy apple, and I have a container down here. I don't want to mix up my ink and my paste because I want to make sure that I don't do the wrong things. If I put ink on a chalkboard, that is not going to work out very well for me. It used to be that the ink was the one that had the white lid and the paste had the black lid, but then we went through a supply shortage, and then some of them had to come with a white lid too. Some of your pastes are that old too, Anne. Ink over there, paste over here. Okay, so now that we have this, we have everything inked, all right? I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to peel and reveal, all right? This is when you want to make sure you did fuzz good, because if it's super stuck, it's going to be a hard time getting off, and then you're going to end up stretching your transfer, so the next time you go to do a project, it's not going to look right. And then we're just going to, oh, this is gorgeous. I'm going to try to put something behind it so you guys can see the design, because right now it's on clear glass, so it's hard to see. Oh, this is beautiful. You see how my transfer curled up a little bit there? It's because I didn't fuzz it enough. I'm just going to go and wash my ink off, and then I'll show this to you. You know, this is an 8-day event. I have to make sure my transfer is good for the whole thing. Doesn't it look beautiful? Okay, so let's see. I might need something dark. Here we go. To put behind it. I'm gonna use my ink mat, which this is what you would use if you were inking on a towel or something. And remember, it's wet. You don't want to touch it. Let me see. Can you guys see that now? Christmas wishes and mistletoe kisses with that mistletoe on there. It's on there so perfectly. Can you guys even see that? Hold on. Maybe if I hold it down here, it's going to be easier to see this way. I'm just going to put... the one side is tacky and it's sticking to everything. All right. You go over there. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit out for at least 24 hours. I want this to dry all the way through, okay? And after it's dry, what I will do then is I'm going to set my oven to 350 degrees, and I'm going to just stick this on the shelf. Now, I will say, if you have any little areas that have anything on it, what did I do? You can always take your detail tool. Like there's a little smidge right here. And you can take your detail tool and just scrape away if you have anything there. Really, I just have a piece of fuzz, but I'm being very dramatic about it. I'm being very dramatic about it. Just like that. Thank you. So I will put this in my cold oven. All right, after this dries for at least 24 hours, I'll put it in my cold oven. I'll set the temperature to 350 degrees. Hold it against your towel. Like that. Oh, yeah, good idea. Good idea, Anne. I'm going to set my oven to 350 degrees. Isn't that pretty? And And then I'm going to bake it for 45 minutes. I say that, but I always do mine for an hour. At the hour mark, I am then going to turn off my oven, but I'm not going to open it. I'm not going to touch anything. I'm going to just keep it in the oven and let it all come to room temperature, okay? Once that happens, then it's going to be heat set, and I could throw this in the dishwasher if I wanted to. But how cute of... I guess I have to take this tag off the bottom. How cute of a gift is this? Or if somebody wants to come over for tea and some cake or some tea and whatever. There we go. And again, this is from the store that everything is hard to assemble. Now, don't bake it with the lid in there. This is so stinking cute, you guys. I want to hold it up this way too. Let me grab this. Look at this. Dun, dun, dun. Can you guys see? It's hard to hold it up. Isn't that adorable? You could even use one of our chalk suede tags and write a to from tag and put it around the handle, and you just have done one of your gifts. And if you love tea and your friends love tea, all you need is one transfer, and you can just line these up, go down the row, and just make one after the other, and bam, your Christmas gifts are done. You could turn around and use it to make something with chalk, okay? So if you're in the Chic and Trendy group, stay tuned, because hopefully, what is today? Today is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Either I will be live again on Saturday and we'll use the same transfer. I have many other projects because these are so versatile to do, or I will get the video ready for you guys. Okay, so hopefully you guys are having a great Thursday. My computer. There we go. Isn't it, Judy? I really like it too. It is a great idea for a gift, isn't it, Patty? All right, you guys. So join me for my next live, or if you're on YouTube, check out my link tree in there, and you can see exactly where to go to pick